Today we're talking about punching mats. So a little while back, I was having issues where I would punch my leather with my Cinnabrooks stitching punch. And the problem I was having is that it was blowing out the leather on the back side and making it kind of look ugly. It was making it hard to stitch up. I was getting super frustrated. I thought that it was that these weren't overly sharp. So I spent an hour and sharpened up the prongs on these so they were razor sharp so I could push it through by hand. What I found out was that this punching mat that I was using, this is just a piece of rubber off Amazon. It's actually weakened over time. I've been using this since I started leatherworking pretty much. And yeah, it's just gotten weaker and weaker, and I think that it kind of drags the backside of the material into the holes when I punch. So I went and I sourced out one of these big old blocks. I got this one from Hand & Sew, and this solved my whole problem. This material is pretty much like a cutting board you would use in the kitchen. Obviously it's quite a bit thicker, it's an inch thick. This one is made by a company called OKA, I believe, OKA. I could be wrong. It's out of Japan. It's a really good punching block. This made all the difference. It took my holes from having that like nasty backside to having it look the same on the front and back, made stitching super easy. And I was a little bit worried that this hard block would dull my punches, but it didn't do that at all. I wanted to today test a couple of the other different punches that I have and see if it makes a difference on all of them. But if you are using a Cinnabrooks stitching punch or any stitching punch where it's a circle and removes a little bit of material, this is going to change the game for you. Again, just makes it super easy to punch. So let's take a look. I'm gonna punch a few things, show you the difference between these two, and yeah, you can decide if it's worth it for you. For me, this was a game changer, and it's not that expensive. This is the large size. I picked it up for $58 Canadian. Off the top of my head, that's probably 40 US dollars. Also, Hand & Sew has a 10% off coupon. Type in Black Flag at checkout and you'll get 10% off your order. I think that excludes veg tan leather, but it's good for anything else on the site. But let's punch a few things and see how it looks with all the different punches.
So I'm going to start punching with the Cinnabrooks stitching punch here. And I'm just punching on the cheap Amazon mat, and you can see that it kind of blows out the back side. It's not ideal. Now I use the heavier OKA punching board here, and you can see right away, super clean on the back side. And now I just wanted to test it out with the other punches as well. So this is the first stitching punch I ever had. This is the diamond chisel. And again, really hard to remove here, and then it kind of blows out the back side. And here I am trying it on the OKA board. And harder to see there, but you can kind of make out that it is quite a bit cleaner with that one as well. Now with the French style, this one doesn't make as big a difference just because the prongs are so fine. But if you do take a really close look, you can see that it is actually cleaner. Probably the results are a little bit negligible, but it definitely did make a difference for that one. But again, you can really see the difference on the stitching punch, the Cinnabrooks one.
So yeah, this OKA, I'm not sure. This board definitely made a difference for all three of the stitching punches, pricking irons, whatever you want to call them, that I used. It made the biggest difference for the Cinnabrooks stitching punch. Like I said, it just doesn't blow out the backside. It also made quite a big difference for the diamond punch. This is the first diamond punch that I ever owned. I forgot how hard it is to pull these out of the leather, but it made a decent difference for this. And then for the French style pricking irons, it made a difference. It wasn't as drastic as the other two, especially not as the Cinnabrooks, but it did definitely make a difference I'd say if you're gonna buy a new punching mat, I would definitely go with the heavy, bigger one. Now, that is a little bit more expensive. This, I think, cost me $10 or $15 Canadian on Amazon. It still works, don't get me wrong, I use this for a long time, but if you have a few extra bucks, I would definitely go with one of these. It just makes it look quite a bit cleaner, makes stitching stuff up quite a bit easier as well. And again, these are available at a few places. I got this one from Hand and Sew. Cost me, I think I said $58 for the large size. They have different sizes too. There's one bigger than this, and then there's a couple smaller than this. So you can get the one that best suits you. This one's gonna be an Amazon link. I'll do a few different options there and try to find the best priced one. This will be a link to Hand and Sew's website. Again, use the coupon code BLACKFLAG, get 10% off. If you like these videos, I have a whole playlist and a bunch of other videos with tips on how to get started in leatherwork, as well as some templates. Go check out my other videos. I think they will help you out. If you like what I'm doing on the channel, like this video, share it to everyone that might be interested in such a thing, and subscribe to my channel. Helps the channel grow. I can't believe that I'm at over 20,000 subscribers now from when I started trying to make it to 100 subscribers. It's just crazy that it's grown this much. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Dad, that was great.
Was that? Thank you.